All right, everybody, welcome back to the Jordan Report, and I'm your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys, let me give you an update on Trump's war on drugs, because Trump has been the only president that actually fought the war on drugs. I covered this story here when this happened. This guy here is Gennaro Garcia Luna. He's already in custody. He's been in custody in the U.S. since July. He was the Secretary of Public Safety down in Mexico. I ran the story, okay? And he was arrested on drug trafficking charges. Now, this is one of the biggest guys that was hit at that time. Trump just arrested another one I'm going to show you in Los Angeles yesterday. But let me give you the background and bring you up to speed. Prosecutors accuse him, Gennaro Luna, of allowing the Sinaloa cartel. Everything is based around the Sinaloa cartel when it comes to government officials, because they were the official government cartel. They were designated to sell the drugs. The other cartels were just the rivals. El Chapo Guzman to operate freely in Mexico in exchange for millions of dollars. They were all protecting the Sinaloa cartel. Let me give you his background, and I'm going to show you what happened yesterday. I just want to get you guys up to speed. Prosecutors allege, well, let me go down a little further. They accuse him of abusing his position to give the Sinaloa cartel drug shipments safe passage, of warning the cartel of planned law enforcement operations and providing it with information about its rivals. That's what all the officials were doing. I'm going to give you his background and we're going to move on. Mr. Garcia Luna was the powerful figure in the cabinet. All of them are right next to the presidents. Of President Felipe Calderon. And during his 6 years as security minister, he founded the Mexican Federal Police. He was head of the Mexican Federales, people. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you who was busted at the LA airport yesterday. Let me show you this guy. This is really a big guy. U.S. charges Mexico's ex-defense secretary with drug smuggling. Salvador Cienfuegos, Zepeda, accused of taking cartel bribes, was a powerful figure in the country's drug war. He was arrested yesterday. Mexico's former defense secretary is facing charges of using his position to help one of the most notorious drug cartels operate with impunity while using the Mexican military to hurt their rivals. Federal prosecutors in Brooklyn, New York, have charged Salvador Cienfuegos, Zepeda, with accepting bribes from the H2 cartel based in Sinaloa, Mexico, in exchange for his services. Okay? This is really, really big. In my opinion, it won't be long before they have one of these ex-presidents either under indictment in the U.S. or in custody. Now, let me show you what the current president said, and then we're going to show you the local news clip. Mexico's president on Friday criticized previous administrations as corrupt after their arrest, talking about the arrest of the guy I just mentioned. This is an unmistakable example of the decomposition of the government, of how civil service was degrading, President Obrador said. Obrador said he only learned of Cienfuegos' arrest afterwards and incorporated the incident into his narrative that his predecessors had presided over a steady increase in corruption. We won't cover up for anybody, Obrador said, before voicing support for Cienfuegos' successor at the head of the army and his counterpart in the Navy, two of the most powerful anchors of national security in Mexico. If we're not talking about a narco state, this is the president talking, we can certainly talk about a narco government. And without a doubt, about a government of mafioso, Obrador said. We're cleaning up, purifying public life. Okay? That's what's going on down there, man. The whole state, all the way to the top, is a drug dealing nation.
An unusual arrest at LAX last night. The DEA arrested one of Mexico's top generals, Salvador Cienfuegos. Cienfuegos was arrested on drug trafficking and money laundering charges. Mexican officials say he arrived at the United States, into the United States rather, with his family. They were released, but he was arrested. The general served from 2012 to 2018 as Secretary of Defense under former President Enrique Peña Nieto. According to a Mexican government official, General Cienfuegos has a hearing this afternoon and is expected to be transferred to New York to face the charges against him.
All right. Trump bagged another one.